Well, fans and foes of a plan to site a propane and heating oil facility in Wilmot, New Hampshire, had a chance to be heard last night. Residents took advantage of this opportunity, and YCN's Mike Pizzone explains.
The Wilmot Planning Board continued its consideration of the proposed Huckleberry propane and oil facility on Route 11 Monday evening, beginning with a walkthrough of the proposed site and convening with a 4-hour meeting at Town Hall. Nearly 100 supporters and detractors braved chilly and wet conditions to listen to Huckleberry consultant and surveyor Jeff Green as he guided the group around the site while answering questions from the board. From there, the scheduled meeting shifted back to Town Hall, where several letters were read into the minutes, including some questioning whether the town could handle such a large project or a potential major accident in the future. Others addressed the engineering of a flame protection system, as well as safety training programs. Green then reviewed changes requested by the board at its previous meeting, including extending pavement in the driveway for fire equipment, movement of the retention pond, and erosion control during construction. From there, questions and comments from the board and public were accepted, with much of the discussion centered on whether the retention pond, designed for a 50-year weather event, needed to be extended to 100 years. Though it was pointed out by town attorney Laura Spector Morgan that the town's requirements were only for a 10-year event. Still, officials from Huckleberry agreed to have their engineer calculate for a 100-year event. There were also several questions about road safety, spill containment, and inspections of the facilities, but in general, officials and designers assured the public that all met or exceeded state and local requirements. One concern that the project has a regional impact and should be reviewed as such was dismissed as not necessary by the town attorney, as was a request for a risk assessment report due to its cost to the town. The most contentious moment of the evening took place when a Wilmot resident questioned the bad practices of companies acquired by Huckleberry, implying guilt by association. The planning board reminded the resident that her comments needed to be about the site and its proposal and not the company, and she responded by saying that the board would be sued. A Huckleberry representative then replied that her comments were slanderous. After more than 4 hours, the planning board reviewed all the areas of their responsibility, from internal and external traffic, to wastewater, to drainage and erosion, to pollution and landscaping. Except for some technical assessments by the board's consulting engineer and his report, it looks like a decision is near. The continuation of Monday's meeting will be held Friday, June 12th at 5 p.m. at Wilmot Town Hall. YCN News will be sure to bring you the latest.
Thank you, Mike. YCN News will keep you updated.